Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? So this is B coming to you. I'm doing this in association with my business, Sweet Granny B. Since we're not out selling, we're gonna be doing a few cooking videos just so I can stay busy and give you something you can use a little bit too. So today we're gonna be making some black-eyed peas. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, black-eyed peas. This is something my grandmother used to make for me when I was younger. And I love black-eyed peas. Usually people make them at the beginning of the year. It's supposed to be good luck, but we make them all throughout the year too. So we're going to have a good time with this. So we're going to cook some black-eyed peas today. I'm going to show you. It's really simple, but they are so delicious the way that we prepare them. So I'm going to show you. So when you get started now, I've used two 16-ounce bags of black-eyed peas. So before you get started, so we just jumping right on in, you gotta make sure and pick the peas. So to pick them, you just kind of put them on the surface here, and you want to flatten them out. And what you're looking for is any that might be too dark or just don't look right. They might be scuffed or like I said, dark, or they just got a whole bunch of spots and things on them. Look like they malfunctioning. We're gonna get rid of those. So we're gonna do that. We don't have a lot here, so we're good to go. So then you're gonna put them in a strainer because you want to rinse them. And we're gonna cook today. We got our crock pot, so we're making a crock pot meal. So that's what we're gonna use today. But if you don't have a crock pot, you can use it, put it in a big pot, and cook it for about 3 hours or so if you're using a pot. But in crock pot, you just cook it all day. So we got our peas. We're gonna rinse them. So we rinse the peas, and we just gonna put them in the crock pot. Okay, now I like to use turkey. So we have some smoked turkey. Make sure it ain't raw turkey parts. But these are some turkey parts that you use, and you just throw those in the crock pot too. I got two nice size pieces and a small piece. That should be enough for what we're gonna do. Now, very important step. We're gonna saute some veggies. Now, I like to use butter because it gives the vegetables a really great flavor. And so you don't need a whole lot. Probably only going to use about 3 tablespoons total to saute. Now, if you want to use olive oil or if you want to use a different type of oil, that's fine. But I'm using butter because I like the way it makes my vegetables taste. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna let it melt down a little bit. Now I've already cut up the vegetables, and we used a whole red pepper, 1 whole red pepper, and then about 3/4 of an onion. You can use a yellow onion, sweet onion, whatever you prefer. But we did about 3/4 of a nice size, probably medium large onion. And that's what we are going to saute. Now these are the only vegetables that I use and that I recommend. So if you want to be fancy and put some other stuff in there, some scallions or something like that, you can do that. But this is what I use, and it comes out really, really well. So now, for those of you who don't know about this, what this is a kitchen staple. It's a black cast iron skillet. Use that. You can fry chicken. You can bake some cornbread. You can bake a cake in it if you want to. Make a casserole. You can do a lot of things with this. So this is a must-have in your kitchen. If you do not have one, you need to get you one and make sure you season it. You can Google that and look up how to season a skillet. But you need a cast iron skillet in your kitchen. It's a must. Okay? All right. So Our butter is sizzling, so we're gonna add the veggies in. You want to make sure you get everything in there. You don't want to overdo it, but all right. So you're gonna get all your vegetables in there, and then you want to coat them really well with the butter and saute them. So you're gonna cook them till they get a little translucent, which means they start to change consistency a little bit, and you'll know it when it happens. It don't take long. So you're gonna stir it around. And you want to dice your vegetables, so you don't want strips. You want to make sure you dice it really well, so that it goes well into your black eyed pea. It's kind of almost like a soup. It'll be like a soup consistency. So, so I like to do it in butter because the aroma is so delicious as well as you're cooking it. It just smells so good. So do not skip this step. Don't put no raw vegetables in there. Let me say it again. Do not skip this step. Saute these damn vegetables so they taste good. And help your soup taste even better. Like even better. Fantastic. Okay? Alright. So we're cooking. They're almost ready. Don't take long, like I said. So if my cameraman would come over here, Brother Dion Sims, so I can show you kind of what they look like. So this is them they've been cooking for a while. You can see the consistency is starting to change. So they cooking down a little bit. They're not as crisp. So that's how you want your vegetables to look when you saute them a little bit. And you want to make sure you cover them real well in that butter and get all that butter flavor so to transfer well to your black eyed peas. See that? It smells good too. I'm telling you, it's delicious. All right, so this is about where you want to get it to, and then you're gonna transfer it over to your crock pot. Yeah. So you're just gonna kind of pour all of that over in there like so. Yes, sir. This type of cooking make you want to moan, sing old spiritual. Ooh yeah. All right, so okay, so we got our peas in, our turkey meat. You want to kind of, stir it around a little bit to get it down in there pretty good. So, all right, next step. Now, get you some water. This is 2 quarts of water, and you want to pour enough in to be able to cover your peas. So you're just gonna kind of pour it in. And like I said, you wanna kind of cover them. You don't want to put too much, but just enough to cover everything up real good, so it will cook down pretty well and make a good kind of soup or that liquid in there. So that's pretty good right there. And then, important step, people. This is chicken flavored bouillon. This adds an amazing flavor to black eyed peas. If you don't have any, you can use chicken broth, but I like this. And since I'm using 2 quarts, I'm gonna put in 3 tablespoons, and that's gonna give it a really good flavor, and it adds some seasoning because it has salt in it. So make sure you use that, about 3 tablespoons for 2 quarts of water. Then we're gonna add a tablespoon of garlic. I'm gonna add a little bit more, tablespoon and a half. I like garlic. So we're gonna add that in. We're gonna add some black pepper. Now I don't usually measure stuff, I just usually put in enough. But I'm gonna measure it for y'all, so that's about a teaspoon. No, you're like, that ain't no measuring cup, that's your hand. I know it's my hand. But that's about a teaspoon. That's about how much pepper you want to put in there. And of course, as it's cooking, you're gonna want to taste it. Now I got seasoned salt, but I'm gonna hold off on the seasoned salt because you always want to taste it to see how it tastes so you don't over salt anything. Now, last step, get your little hot sauce. Put your cup of sprinkles in here. Give it a little kick. So we want to do that, and then you're gonna stir everything up. Now, some people like to add a little bit of sugar to theirs. Usually I don't, because I don't think it needs it. But you know, it's up to you. You can taste it and see what it tastes like, and you know, figure out what you want to add, if you want to add any or not. But I do not. So you're gonna stir this up in here real good. It's gonna be good. Wait till it get done. Make a ball. All right, so you got that into your crock pot. We are going to turn it on to high and let that cook on high for about 3 hours. And then we're gonna switch it to low and cook for another hour, maybe 2. It just depends on the tenderness. So you're just gonna keep checking it throughout the day. So this is if you know you got all day, you just want to cook something, have something that you can eat later on. Now if you want to cook it faster, then definitely use a pot. You could be done within about 2.5 hours or so. So we did not soak these, we just, you know, picked them and then we rinsed them. So if you want to soak your beans, they cook a little bit faster, but you don't have to do all of that if you don't want to. So we're gonna let this cook. Then when we come back, I'm gonna show you what the finished product look like. I'm gonna make some rice and some cornbread. Now I'm not gonna eat the rice and the cornbread because you know I'm doing the carb thing, whatever. So I'm gonna eat the beans and the meat. But for my family, I'm gonna make some rice and some cornbread for them. So it just makes it a whole hearty meal, especially on a cool day like today. So we'll be back. Thank y'all for joining me, and I'll see you soon.